we got started, we got back together because of a YouTube video that went viral now almost 6 years ago in the holiday season, almost 6 years ago. But before that, we had left, YouTube. We got the YouTube family here? Perfect, thank you. Mr. and Mrs. YouTube, good to have you. Or is it YouTube? But before that, we had started the group at Indiana University, left it there where it still exists. Okay, we got some Hoosiers out there. You're a little lost. But it still exists there. And then we all went our separate ways, moved all across the country to different cities, and we're doing many different jobs, not just in music. In fact, a couple of the guys were working for major financial institutions. Now, I was a music and theater major, so I have no idea what that means, but I assume, I think I'm pretty close here, that they just sat in a big Scrooge McDuck-like vault and just swam in gold coins all day, which sounds awesome. I don't know why you'd want to leave that, but they're here and we're glad. One of the guys, Don Nottingham, was an assistant district attorney in Denver, Colorado. So that's the natural career arc of assistant district attorney to professional a cappella singer. Obviously, that's what everyone's, sure. We assume he got fired, but it's fine. We're glad he's here, so it worked out fantastically. But there were some of us who were doing music or theater in some way. In fact, Steve and I had moved to New York City to pursue our dream of being on Broadway. And I don't want to toot my own horn too much here, but I did make it as far as bar manager. Yeah. So I thought that. Woo! Yeah. You can see where the drinkers are out there. They're like, that's better than Broadway. That's way better than Broadway. But the rest of you are an arts crowd. So that does bring up one of my guiltiest pleasures, the Broadway musical. It's one of my favorite things. Don't be ashamed. You can cheer for that. They're fantastic. There's something about them. The amazing music, the completely unbelievable stories. But I'm still on the edge of my seat. I just love them. Where else but on Broadway would the two toughest gangs in New York City get together to settle a dispute with a dance-off? Where else but on Broadway is the toughest, meanest, baddest cowboy on the wild western frontier named Curly? And where else but on Broadway do the Mormons swear more than the sailors? So, with that in mind, we decided to take some of our favorite Broadway songs, some of the biggest musicals of all time, and distill those down to what we think they're really about.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3.
Creepy stalk, hiding in the shadows, makes girls sing using lots of vibrato. Is he there to hurt her or be her vocal teacher? And why does it only happen late at night? How did this ever seem alright?
Memories, this show causes me agony. Not to mention my allergies from these cats all around. Yes, it's misery. Men and women dressed up as cats. Wish this memory fade away. 525,000 choirs have sung this. 525,000 versions were banned. Was dying or homeless. Thanks to the writer, we all left sad. I need a I gotta get off these drugs. Oh, I need a hug. Here's some advice, don't do no drugs. This song will be stuck.
Oh my God! No way!
It'll be stuck. Annoying, annoying. This song is annoying. We're singing it anyway. We're at war.
Oh God!
Another day across our country. Instead of fighting, we just dance and sing. I don't think that helps anyone, but obviously it's way more fun. We're at. Did you see the new movie? Did you see the new movie? Who was in charge of casting? Why did they choose Russell Crowe?
Yeah, really.
Seriously, he was awful.